Community Homes has been serving our aging and disabled Lebanon County population for over 50 years. We continue to develop quality, affordable housing that reflects the physical, mental, and spiritual needs of our residents. Let's meet a few people who have been touched by the Community Homes experience.
Approximately 3 years ago, my brother Barry was stricken with throat cancer, and he survived that, went through his treatments. His conditions were not good as far as he lived on a second floor, and doing steps at that time was just really impossible for him. And also the living conditions were, and those arrangements were less than desirable for him. He was in a room and had shared common spaces which I didn't feel were healthy for him after surgery. And that led me to Community Homes Association. I went there and I met one of their administrators, Sue Green, who happens to go to my church, Mount Gretna United Methodist. And she told me I could submit an application for my brother in his absence. She gave me such great advice on how to do it, what I needed, and that's how I began the process of trying to gain him an apartment with Community Homes. My brother received a one-bedroom apartment. He's established there for maybe 2.5 years at this point, and the surroundings and the apartment are absolutely gorgeous. They're immaculate, beautiful, ample space to live, beautiful kitchen, wonderful bathroom, and I think he's very, very happy there and quite satisfied. Through my volunteering with Vision Corps, you meet different clients. One of the clients I transported most of the time was Ethel Irwin, and of course I would pick her up at her apartment, which was a very undesirable living condition and unhealthy, including insects and rodents. And I took note of that and asked her, would you be interested in going somewhere else? As a volunteer, I asked Steve Sheffbrook, who is, I call him my boss, he's my supervisor at Vision Corps, if I would be allowed to do that on her behalf. And that began another application with Community Homes for Ethel.
Well, he said, Steve said where I was, he said, you got to get out of here. So, Randy did that before Steve said that, and he put me down for up on South 8th Street. But then this one here got got empty, so Steve said, I think you ought to go there. I said, okay. And you know what? I'm glad I did. I walked in and I saw that kitchen, I thought, holy mackerel, that's big, and the bathroom's big. And it's, so the living room and the bedroom isn't big, but you're not in there all the time. But I just love that kitchen. I do, I love it here.
I've been with Community Homes since 2016, working part-time at our Willow Terrace property, doing resident services, supportive services. Over the years, I've noticed an increased need of our new residents moving in, requiring services immediately, as well as referrals from some of our other 5 properties of residents that are struggling to maintain their daily activities of living and need that added support. I noticed a resident walking in the lobby with her money and cards out in the open, asking other residents for help. One day she came asking what's on my bank card, and I called, and right after she just received her deposits, there was no balance on her card, which didn't seem right. She should have had money on there. We called the bank and asked what the balance was and reviewed the transactions to find numerous large transactions, cash transactions taken out of her account. Transactions that she did not remember doing, nor places that she visits. So at that point, I decided we needed to get the Lebanon County Area of Agency involved and do a report of need. We contacted them and filed a report for financial exploitation, which resulted in a detective visit here at the building, reviewing those transactions to find that a person who she trusted at a local business who offered help to her withdrew money numerous times for 3 months from her account, leaving her no money to pay her rent or any other expenses. I had facilitated a psychologist coming out. We did a competency evaluation with her, and that's where she was found severely compromised, unable to make her own decisions. So we are petitioning to the courts for a guardian for her. So then that guardian will, of course, oversee her person and her estate to make sure she's getting the care and her finances are being managed how they should. The need for resident services is going to continue to grow as our aging population increases, needing not only affordable housing, but also supportive services to stay living independently in their homes.
Community Homes continues to evolve with a changing community. This historic house on South 9th Street was purchased and renovated by Community Homes in response to a need for a respite care unit for Albright Life Care Services. The first floor is a rehab facility for Albright Life patients, while the second floor is an income-generating residential apartment located in the heart of Lebanon. A new cluster of single-family homes is on the drawing board at Community Homes. To test the viability of the design, construction practices, and final cost, a proof of concept unit with 2 individual apartments has recently been completed. These units, adjacent to Hill Terrace, are designed for physically challenged residents and will serve as a template for the next phase of expansion for the Lebanon community. We can all agree how vital it is for Community Homes to change as our community's needs change. The need for affordable housing for seniors, the disabled, and young families in our community is at an all-time high. With the help of our community partners, Community Homes of Lebanon Valley has been working tirelessly for over 50 years to meet that need. Together, we can make it happen. For more information on how you can make a difference, visit us online at communityhomespa.org.